Transitioning from an immodest lifestyle to a modest one isn't always easy. With the right tips, tricks, and a little bit of inspiration, you'll be looking stylish, brand new, and confident in no time. What is modesty? Now, I know a lot of people may not know what this term means, so let me break it down for you. It's embracing your personal, cultural, or religious values while being covered, all while staying fashionably expressive and stylish. Now, I've came up with a 4-step process of how to achieve this goal. Here I have my little cheat sheet, my little note cards that will take us through this process. You know what I'm saying? First, we have what it looks like. So obviously, this is coverage. What is coverage? We know it's length, loose fitting, layers, and necklines. When I go outside, y'all, you're not gonna see no cheeks. You just not. My bum will be covered. It will be, because when I feel like it's out, you know, when you walk by, you're gonna see a lot of necks breaking, and we don't want that. We don't. I'm not saying my bum is, neck breaking worthy, but all I'm saying is that we want something that's nice and elegant, sleek, that doesn't drag too much attention, like this outfit right here. Long skirts, no mini skirts, long tops, no short tops. And you may think this is very grandma or nun-like, but it's not. A nice baggy bottom or top with a nice limb is always a go-to for me. Always a go-to. I feel like for someone that has, not the widest hips, I like wearing like nice baggy jeans with a slim top, and it just adds to my shape or whatever. Not saying I'm trying to like attract, but it makes me feel confident. I feel confident when I dress like this. Next, we have personal style. Now that you know what it looks like, you need to think about the personal style or direction you're headed towards. I have a bunch here. It's not all of them. There's multiple. You don't need to have your own personal aesthetic. You can just dress however you want. But for me personally, I find it easier to know the type of style or theme or aesthetic I'm going for when I wake up. So some of my favorites is the office siren look, that little nice little glasses. Now, if you can rock then little skinny glasses, I mean, we all look good, but y'all just special. Like, I wish I could rock that. And then, with like a nice little blazer and maybe like a nice little pinstrip skirt, and it's cute. Like, it doesn't have to be so tight, but if it's nice and fitting some areas and nice and baggy others, it would eat down. Streetwear. We all love streetwear. I love streetwear. If you don't love streetwear, there's nothing wrong with you, but yeah. Streetwear can be baggy, some nice little sneakers, maybe like a cap, a nice cap, and it could be like a nice little tee. It doesn't have to be so complicated, y'all. Soft girl. I feel like this look is giving a little soft girl, a little island gal, but old money. Now, if I had money, old money every single day. But the money will come up, y'all. It will come up and you'll see. And then we have 90s. I swear 90s was the best era of clothing. And I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all again and again. And you get the point. You get the point. Now that you have your personal style, and y'all, there's more, don't be shy to do your own research. I just gave you some of my favorites, but there's multiple. But now that you know how it looks like modesty and what personal style or aesthetic to maneuver into, next we're gonna go to beyond the basics. Now, this does not address the clothing. This is more the accessories. Now, just because we don't dress like the world anymore doesn't mean we can't accessorize and throw a little bag on, a little 1-2. You know what I'm saying? A little 1-2. I would say my most favorite accessories would have to be purses, glasses, headbands, jewelry, a belt, bandana, boots, heels, beret, and caps. Now, there's obviously stockings, y'all. Stockings eat down with winter and fall outfits. But don't be shy to accessorize and have a little bit of fun. Don't be boring. Like, just another thing, y'all, I'm about to give y'all some motivation. But growing up, I used to be scared or shy to dress how I wanted to because nobody else was dressing that way. So I thought it was weird. I thought it was a weirdo. I thought I was gonna go out looking crazy because I didn't see other people dressing like that. But it doesn't mean that it's weird. It just means that you're unique, you're different, you have something that nobody else has. So don't always look to the right or to the left when it comes to figuring out what you should leave the house in. Because me personally, the minute I stopped doing that, this happened. The minute I stopped, this whole show happened. The minute I stopped doing that, living for this world and trying to please. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to take on this modest lifestyle, do it. Do it. I'm telling you, it just gives you a new type of confidence. And lastly, I have time and place. Now that you have your outfit all put together, you can be wearing it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? When you have your gym outfit, your little leggings, your shorts, they're tight, they're breathable because it's for the gym, but it's not for your college lectures. It's not. It's not for going outside to a supermarket. It's not. It's too revealing and it's not the proper attire for that event. Now that we uncovered the 4-step process, we're gonna put it into play. I have my little mannequin right here and we're gonna style her up a little bit with my closet. So come on. Now it's time for the dress up edition. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think I was just talking just to talk, right? But I wasn't. I'm gonna show you guys how my 4-step process is realistic, effective, and doable, so you have no excuses. I have my mannequin right here, and I'm gonna show you a little montage. It's gonna be real quick, but I'm gonna put together a nice little outfit and we're gonna break it down. Okay. Hold on. Y'all can't tell me y'all wouldn't wear this. So we have a nice little turtleneck. You know what I'm saying? Nice little neckline. Turtleneck, but still cute. It's still stylish. And then we have a little pursy. We have a little belt snitched the waist. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be modest. But you still wanna look, feminine, a little snatched up. And you have a nice little long skirt. Don't play with the long skirts, y'all. Don't play. And then you have the accessories. So we have glasses. She can read. She can read without them. She doesn't really need glasses, but it's stylish. It's cute. And then we have this nice little purse. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. This purse was thrifted from our mother's closet, but she doesn't know. And then we have our Steve Madden heels. Stop playing with them. Now this outfit is very much giving office. She's going to a forum. She's going to a business meeting. This covers my whole process because, neckline, layers, the aesthetic is office attire. Accessories, and we have the time and the place on point. So stop playing, girl. Stop playing. Okay. Thank you for your divine attention. this is the closing of my video. Stay tuned for more modest content weekly. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to. You don't really have to, I really don't. Or the like if you want to. It's up to y'all. But that was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Goodbye.